So if you're thinking about buying a laundromat, hold up, because there's one thing you absolutely need to do before you even think about pulling the trigger. And here's the thing, if you miss it, I guarantee you're either gonna overpay, lose money, or buy yourself a second job. Most people never do this, and they end up stuck with a laundromat that bleeds cash or burns them out because they bought a second job. So let me show you how to avoid becoming someone who regrets buying a laundromat. So here's the harsh truth nobody tells you. Buying a laundromat, that's not the hard part. The hard part is knowing whether the deal you're about to buy is actually good, because laundromats are not passive by default. So laundromats are passive when you buy right and you set up the right systems. If you mess up the lease, the location, or the equipment, you could lose thousands a month before you even realize what went wrong. So what's the one thing you must do before buying? You need to absolutely run the numbers properly. Not just it makes $8K a month, not just the owner says it's profitable. You need to analyze the laundromat like an actual investor. So when you're evaluating a laundromat deal, there are three things that matter more than anything else. Number one is going to be the net operating income. This is how much profit the laundromat is making after expenses, before debt. So this is gonna be your baseline. Number two is your true cash on cash return. This tells you for every dollar you put in, how much comes back into your pocket. And most people don't calculate this, they just guess. And then number three is going to be your break-even revenue. So how much revenue the store needs to make before you cover rent, utilities, labor, and loans. If you don't know this, you're buying completely blind. So once you know these three things, you can spot a winning deal in minutes, or you can walk away from a time bomb that can actually take you under because it's costing you money every single month. And here's what most new buyers do. They either A, trust the broker, B, trust the seller, or C, try to figure it out without running the numbers properly because they want to take a shortcut. So here's what happens. They're gonna buy based on gross revenue, not actual profit. They skip utility audits, which eat up cash, and they don't verify machine condition and age, and then they sign a trash lease that completely kills the upside of the deal. And then 6 months in, they realize they bought a business that can't pay them back. That's the danger of skipping this one thing, a real deal analysis. So what should you do instead? All you need to do is get a good deal analyzer. So not a spreadsheet from a forum. You want a real tool that helps you plug in the numbers, current and future, so you can project what the laundromat will do in the future, and then see any red flags before you actually buy the deal. So you need utility benchmarks, lease cost analysis, machine repair estimates, labor versus self-service models, what's fair rent versus what's gonna bury you. This is exactly why I built a laundromat deal analyzer from scratch, and why every student in my program gets access to it, because once you know how to run the numbers, you stop guessing and you start investing. So if you're serious about buying a laundromat the right way and you don't want to waste money, you don't want to get scammed, you don't want to buy a lemon deal, click the link below. Check out my training if you want to. It's completely free. It's about 20 minutes, built specifically for first-time buyers who want a clear step-by-step path to ownership without the guesswork. Because here's the thing, smart investors don't gamble. They use a blueprint. All right, appreciate you watching. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. I release new videos on how to find, buy, and operate laundromats successfully. I'll see you in the next one.